This creator generated $41,790 with a 14-second video as a TikTok Shop affiliate in just the last 7 days.
These little cameras can take retro pictures like...
Now, the product they promoted typically offers around 15% in commission. They made $895.50 per day in commissions. Now, if you stick with me up until the end of the video, you will know what they said, you'll know how and why they said it like they did, and where you can access similar money-making scripts at no cost. Let's jump straight in. The tool that I used to discover this script is called Kalo Data. I will link it in the description, and it's where you can discover not just this creator, but hundreds more creators similar to them that are making as much, if not more money as TikTok Shop affiliate. Is that you can also not only watch the videos that they make on TikTok, but you can also download the actual video script and adapt it to what you would like to use it for. Reword it, make it unique, use it for inspiration, learning from video scripts that are making hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per day. Again, I will link it in the description. It is free for the first 7 days, so you can trial it out. The first part we're going to focus on is the hook, or the beginning of the video.
These little cameras can take retro pictures like this, and they finally restocked all...
The creator says these little cameras can take retro pictures like this, and they finally restocked all the colors. Now, the first thing that we can learn from this hook is that they're showing the product, which is absolutely chef's kiss for TikTokers. They want to see the product that you're promoting in the video, and the quicker they're able to see that, the better. The AI is always looking for this video to make sure that your video does not break any community guidelines or any TikTok Shop e-commerce guidelines. The other thing that we can learn from this hook is that it's good news. That then makes you think that, oh, they've been restocked, so they sold out before, so they having to restock these devices. These are products that other people are buying. And the other part that we learn from this hook is just a few words. It's not a long hook, it's not complicated, 16 words, and that's it. The way that they deliver it, it just comes across as positive, as exciting, and as good news, but equally it's just very quick. It gets straight to the point. Now, in terms of the second part, which is the body of the script.
And no, I'm not talking about Amazon, because they're 50 bucks on...
What they say is, and no, I'm not talking about Amazon, because they're 50 bucks on there. These exact same cameras are on TikTok Shop for half the price. What we can learn here is that they destroy the competition pretty much straight away. Now, if you promote products as a TikTok Shop affiliate, more than likely there will always be 1 or 10 or 1,000 people that are comparing the price to somewhere else. There's always going to be people that say it's cheaper on Amazon. Amazon is obviously one of the largest, if not largest marketplaces in the world. It says, no, I'm not talking about Amazon. They're actually 50 bucks on there, so they're more expensive on Amazon. And that gets you thinking, if they're more expensive on Amazon, then how much are they on TikTok? So it sets that expectation. Now, they do something called price anchoring, which is where you start with a higher price on any offer that you do. You've probably seen this on a lot of landing pages. If you look at YouTubers, for example, they might be selling a course, and when you click on the link in the video description, it'll take you to a long landing page where they tell you about the benefits of the course. They tell you that this course should be going for about $40,000, $50,000. That's price anchoring. When they do actually hit you with the price, it sounds a lot lower than the value that you're getting. So I could say, for example, my course should be $997, but you're getting it for $297. And to you, psychologically, it just makes it that much easier to make that buying decision. Doesn't always work, but it just makes it a little bit easier. The price anchoring they do there is they say Amazon, it's £50, but on TikTok Shop, it's half the price. They don't say the price, they just say it's half the price. The body is short and concise, straight to the point. And the genius thing is it's a faceless video as well, so that people would argue and say that it's harder to get any sort of traction when you're not showing your face and you're just using your hands. However, some people would disagree with that. You don't always have to have your face in the video in order to succeed on TikTok Shop. They also don't use any jargon or specs talk in this video. You could easily have gone a different direction with the script. You could have gone into the specs, or it's got this many megapixel cameras, it's HDR, blah, 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 blah. They've used simple language, even a 10-year-old would be able to understand, just to make it more widely appealing and just to make more of the viewers understand what they're talking about. Thumbs up for that. It's clearly worked in this instance. Again, there's no guarantees out there. There's not saying it's always going to work for everything else, but that approach where you say a message intended for everyone to understand, or the general public to understand, tends to work more than if you use a lot of jargon in your videos. That can also work, but that tends to work only for a certain group of people, and it's not as widely appealing. Really good example of just simplifying and talking in a way that appeals to a wide audience rather than a specific segment or a specific group of people. Just one point that I wanted to mention that you want to be careful of. What they've said here is they've talked directly about Amazon, and they've actually shown the Amazon website in the video. Now, good on them. And it's a good way to visually represent what they're trying to say and to back up what they're saying in the video. However, I'd be careful mentioning a specific brand or showing the Amazon logo in the video. I've had a TikTok shop violation for that in the past. I think I may have appealed it and won. I can't remember. But TikTok does not want you to directly show another brand in their video. So you could say, for example, it's twice as much in other marketplaces and show Amazon, but if you don't have the actual Amazon logo on there, maybe you've got the price and the product description, that might work. But if you actually say the name and actually show the Amazon website, then it's a bit of a risky slope. So you really want to be careful around that. But otherwise, as I say, everything else in terms of the body definitely hits the mark, as you can see with the results. Now, the final part of the script, which is the call to action.
If you want one, I'm going to link it right there, but don't wait.
What they've said is, if you want one, I'm going to link it right there, but don't wait because they sell out all the time. Now, the easiest way to approach a call to action there, again, they've simplified it. It's not long. They separate the people that are interested in the product from those that aren't. They say, if you want one. So if you've decided that you don't want one, you're not interested, this message is not for you. If you want one, I'm going to link it and you can purchase it. Lastly, they also show you where to buy it. He clearly says, I'm going to link it right there. They point and they show where that link is. We might take it for granted if you're someone that spends a lot of time around the, TikTok shop ecosystem. And we can easily take it for granted that everyone should know where to click. Everyone should know how it works. Everyone should know that you click on the basket icon at the bottom in order to purchase the product. But again, the way they've approached it is a widely appealing way where they're talking to everyone, including people that have no clue what TikTok shop is or how it actually works. Very simple.